Okay, so that is a very small cab for both me and my wife to be stuffed into trying to operate the hoe and make a video. So, one quick note I want to kind of throw out to everybody out there. I see on a lot of videos where people are operating equipment and they leave a machine either parked or they walk away from it and they got either the hoe up in the air or the bucket up in the air, or they got a hydraulic thumb with cab open on an excavator or something like that. It's been kind of drilled into me from a young age that whenever you walk away from a machine, you put everything on the ground. Granted, these downriggers right here, I've tried many times to get them to even move, and they don't move with the engine off. But so just as a word of caution, because you never know, kids do the darndest things, and so do drunk adults. So yeah, just a little kind of heads up there. I was gonna go over maintenance with you guys real quick. Being this is just a little L35, it's pretty simple. So in order to check the fluid, here's the cap. Been running it a while. Even though it's fine, I'm not going to open it up because, yeah, I just don't want to get burned. Then to access the side of the engine here, you got a knob here and spot for a knob there, but that knob's gone. And then this whole side just lifts right up. Same thing with the other side. This is, although it's Kubota, it's not made by Sapporo's. So you got every area that moves has a zerk fitting. At least it should. And you want to make sure you throw a couple pumps of grease in there after a long hard day or any day. Dusty environment like this, probably might want to grease it up a little bit more, just so you don't wear out the pins and bushings. Now granted, this thing is not exactly as tight as it once was, but for the most part she's still a pretty decent old gray mare. So to check the oil, it's down here on the left hand side, and this is kind of hard to do with watching the screen. Just pull the old dipstick out like so. Yep, there's oil in it. I checked it this morning. Actually, before I turn the key on anything, all these machines, I always check the fluids and all that, let them warm up. For some reason, I'm not really big on automobiles though. I don't know, I went 45,000 miles in a Suburban once before I even changed the oil. Anyhow, so the hoe, this is where there's a lot of fittings to grease. One there, one there, one there. And they're all in random spots, like this guy on the top, and it's, on the back side there. And of course, all the zerk fittings are going to be on the other side of the machine. You got the outrigger, one there, or two there. Got the main knuckle, one there, another one kind of underneath the hoses there. That one's always been kind of a bear to grease. I wonder if there's a zoom on this thing. No, I'll zoom out. Huh, interesting. So the right side of the hoe, pretty much where all your pins are, you got all your little zerk fittings. Somehow, there you go, you can kind of see it. So how these zerk fittings work is basically you got a rod that goes in there. You got a hole drilled on one side or a couple different sides. I might even have a grease channel machined into the rod. Depends on if it's stock or aftermarket. Of course, aftermarket always seems to be a little cheaper. Put the zerk on the end, put your grease gun on there, give it a couple pumps. The grease goes in the zerk fitting, into the pin, comes out the hole, and then it starts to fill the channel in on either side. When I do grease this thing, I will try to make a video. I need to get a different camera. Note to self, and or somebody to hold it. So that's kind of it for right now. Yeah, more later.